Okay, I think we're live. Turn that off. Make sure. There we go. We are live. What's going on, guys? Nolan, how are you? Goose Barnacles. That's a great name. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Let's hope for... let's hope for some PS5 pricing news, release date, all that stuff. Basically everything that we already know for the Xbox, the Series X and S. Let's hope we get that for the PlayStation 5 today. And also, I heard possibly we could get some Cold War Zombies news. So that's kind of the big thing for me. I'm just going to tweet out the stream at the moment. So hopefully we can get all that stuff, but you never know. But let me just put this up real quick, and then I can pay attention over here. Come on. What is going on right now? Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, that should be enough. Omar, what's going on, brother? Nolan, hello again. How are you? Let me know if the levels are okay for everything, by the way. I can turn it up. I've turned the PlayStation stuff down just a little bit right now, just because it's just this annoying music. But I'll turn it up once it actually starts when they come on. Here's a like, thank you, appreciate it. Before we get into this, I had last night I was watching Netflix and I was going through my list. Do you guys do this too? You have like a massive list of things that you've got to get. Well, you don't have to get to it, but that you have scheduled to get to. You know, like I want to watch this, I want to watch that, I want to watch that. I got like so many things on there. But I keep, the seasons of previous shows, their original shows that I want to watch or do watch, like Black Mirror and whatever. Like, are they ever doing another Black Mirror season, by the way? But Stranger Things is on there, and I saw it's like right on the top of my list. And I was like, when is season 4 coming out, by the way? Because it's been a while now since season 3, right? Was it last summer or the year before? I don't even remember now. I think it was last summer. And I checked, and they're like, September 17th, season 4. I was like, 2 days till season 4 of Stranger Things. And I looked it up again just before going on here because I wanted to talk to you guys about it. And it's not that they're releasing season 4 tomorrow. It's that they're going back into production on it because of COVID. Everything shut down. So I was so excited for that, and then nope, it's not coming out. It's like, okay, well, that sucks. But at least they're going back into production, and it means we will be getting it at some point soon. So hopefully, kind of like everything now, right? It's holidays. We've got in November. Holiday season means basically after Halloween, but before Christmas. So anything in the Thanksgiving to November, beginning of December range. You're in your last class for the day. All right, good. Well, 10 more minutes before what they're doing actually starts, and this should be their presentation is supposed to be about 40 minutes or so. So just in case anybody was wondering, it won't be like the Call of Duty reveal, the Cold War reveal, where it was just kind of like they did their thing and then a bunch of streamers were allowed to play, early and stream it. So we watched a good amount of it. We didn't do the whole thing though, just because, you know, if you guys want to watch somebody stream it, obviously rather just go watch them actually stream them playing rather than me watching streamers play. You know what I mean? But anyhow, so yeah, so we've got the Xbox coming out, the new Xbox, the Series S and X. We went over the different specifications on those last time, what that all means, the pricing of everything. And to me, the kind of the biggest surprise of all that was the pricing is so affordable compared to if you go back to what, you know, the Xbox One cost when it came out. It's basically the same price, I think. I think maybe they were $400 when they came out. This one's $500, but the S is $250. Like, that's cheap for what it offers. Like, that's cheaper than an Xbox One, whatever version that you want to get now. Cold War beta for Xbox. That will be, so the beta comes out for Cold War is best as we know now, October 8th. And they haven't made an official announcement on PlayStation getting it first, but they almost definitely will, because that we might get an announcement on that today here as well. If you remember the Cold War stream, it was presented by PlayStation. So they're paying money to have it featured on, you know, for them to get early access, and hopefully it's just kind of like, you know, maybe they get things like for the beta, it'll be they'll get it October 8th, the following weekend, PC, Xbox. Those are all subject to change and all that kind of stuff, though. You never know. All it says now, for now, is a minimum of 2 days per period that they do it. So for those 2 weekends, those two different weekends will be for a minimum of 2 days. But they've released it a day early in the past. They've extended it for a day in the past. For all we know, it could possibly go like straight through a full week. I saw a husky at my brother's door. She was a girl with no name tag yesterday. Did you take her in, the dog? Or did your brother? So you never know. We'll see what happens with that. Maybe we'll get an announcement as far as that goes today. But of course, if you pay attention to the competitive Call of Duty scene at all, you know that it's being played on PC this year with controllers, no keyboard and mouse. So that's definitely different. And I was kind of thinking, you know, the other day too, with these new consoles coming out and PC being, you know, more and more popular as we go, and all these games being available on, like, you know, Call of Duty didn't used to be available on PC, and now with like Warzone and stuff, it's become much more popular because, you know, the higher frame rate and the wider field of view. No, she was lost. We didn't know. She left though. Well, she comes back. Take her in. Sometimes they have chips, by the way, so if you take them to a vet, they can scan the dog and see if they have a chip. Instead of, you know, I mean, they should have a tag on them too, but if they have a chip, you know, they can find out who owns the dog. And if nobody does, you can either keep the dog, obviously, or your brother could, or if you do something like that though, like bring her into a shelter, make sure it's a no-kill shelter. Absolutely, make sure it's a no-kill shelter. So that way, regardless of, you know, how long it takes to get adopted, you know, the dog will be okay. Anyhow, oh, actually, God, I don't want. This is kind of a bummer. You guys know, if you look directly below me, that's Sandy. Like, if you click on her, you subscribe to the channel on your bottom right of your screen. And my avatar for the channel is Rusty. Rusty passed away like 3.5 years ago. Sandy just passed away June 25th. But she was 14, so she had a good long life. It's just, you know, it's always sad when you lose your pet. But my mother has a lab, a chocolate lab. And she just told me yesterday, it's about to start. She just told me yesterday they have to put her down. They scheduled it for next week, so that's awful. But, you know, she's almost 15. She would be 15 in December. So, again, she had a very good long life, too. So, I'm 12. I can't do it. No, I don't mean. Yeah, I know. I get it. Brother was out with his friends and my sister's puppy. He was happy. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. I'm just saying, like, you know, just take it in, like, hey, you can just have another. For all I know, you got 3 dogs already, too. Like, oh, we need another one. But, you know, you don't have to keep her. But if anybody finds a stray pet like that that's missing, always, 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 you can bring them to a vet and have them scanned for the chip. And if there is no chip and you can't keep the dog or cat or whatever, always bring them to no-kill shelters. Because somebody will want it. Everybody loves dogs, right? So anyhow, let's get back to this kind of stuff. So, yeah, we're hoping for the release date of the PS5 now. I know they're going to showcase some upcoming games that are coming out for the PS5, but I want to see when it's released, pricing, all that kind of stuff. Well, it's understandable. I get it, but I would take it in. So the beta, October 8th, the following weekend for PC, Xbox. November 10th, the new Xboxes come out. You can pre-order on the 22nd, so in 6 days, you can pre-order. I'm gonna do mine from Best Buy because I want to go pick it up and bring it home like the moment it's released and be ready to set it up, and you know, we can stream for you guys. I'll probably make an unboxing video of the whole thing. I've never done an unboxing video before, so it will hopefully be okay, but we'll see how I do that. I don't know. I'm not big on, if you've been watching for a while, I'm not big on like hype stuff, you know, like I just don't go, hey, what's up guys, smash that like button, and then, you know, I don't do that. I should, because it actually works, but I don't do it. I don't like doing it. I'm not gonna do it. So I'm not even gonna read that out loud, Omar. That's awful. And I have Mexican friends. He's got 3 dogs. He's the same as with his dogs as I am with, you know, mine and how I feel about it. So not everybody, but so yeah. So then that comes out November 10th. Then Cold War comes out November 13th. So just in time. To get for me, to, you know, well, for everybody, anybody that's doing it, if you're getting it as soon as it comes out, to get your new console set up, and then you'll have it, and you'll be able to download the game, you know, pre-download it and everything, so that the moment it's released, you'll be ready to go on your brand new next-gen console. I'm assuming, I can't imagine, and I don't know if this was planned. Jesus, Omar. Well, you can call social services about that, man. That ain't right. I mean, I know certain people are culturally it's that way, and that's how they grew up or whatever, but not anymore. So, you should talk to somebody about that. Anyhow, jeez. Okay. Yes. I'm going to be I'll probably end up getting a PS5 as well. I'm getting the Xbox first. Because when the game comes out, you know, mostly on this channel, what I'm doing is streaming Call of Duty Zombies. If you've been watching it all and seeing any of my live streams or the videos, whatever, I have Infinite Warfare Zombies playlist, VO3. I've just been going through all that stuff and kind of catching up. I wasn't... Oh, it's starting, so I'm going to shut up right now. Okay. Let's have a look, a watch. I'm assuming this will come out. Let me turn this up, by the way.
Each time I awake, this planet seems somehow different.
Where are we?
You see things others can't.
I sense the power that flows through this land. Yet, you do not fully understand it.
But whatever comes, I will be ready.
Another hitman.
Okay, let's do this.
It's captured on PC emulating the PS5? That's a little weird.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
How do we even know the girl will be among us?
Our kind do not question orders, we follow them.
Sergeant, they've summoned their icon.
Icon? That thing's a bloody mountain.
Our foe will not relinquish their mother crystal easily. This will be a bitter fight.
Kid, what's up?
You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this. Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him.
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your sword to our cause?
What is that?
What does it matter?
I'm good, man. How you been?
It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
So, I sent in the Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
It's the Archduke's son.
Phoenix.
Stop this!
I have no idea what this game is, by the way.
Second icon of fire. But that's impossible.
New Diablo game?
The legacy of the crystals. Has shaped our history.
Now, why do you guys think that they would record this stuff on PC to emulate a PS5 rather than just capturing it on a PS5? It's coming out in like a month and a half. It's gotta be ready.
I'll kill you. If it's the last thing I do.
Oh. I only ever played one Final Fantasy game. It was like 7 back on the original PlayStation. and the game came with like, I don't even remember how many discs, like different discs. It's like 5 or 7 different discs. I got through the first disc and it took me forever. I was like, I'm not doing this, man. This is too long. It's way too long. It was cool as hell, but it's just like that. It was too much. By the way, I also want to mention, I'll be streaming on Halloween, Little Hope, which is the dark part of the Dark Pictures trilogy. All cinematic and gameplay footage you're about to see from this point forward in the show has been captured from the PS5. Okay, so it was just for that game. I guess it just wasn't ready for the PS5 there.
It's too cold to change out here.
And I will be playing this too.
Dang, I'm late for Mom's rally.
Did you guys play Spider-Man? Came out last year or the year before? If you didn't, obviously you could definitely get it on sale at this point, I'm sure. It was a lot of fun.
Come on, we're gonna be late. Hey! Dude, I am so filling your suit with snow. Are you still wearing your suit?
Yeah, you know, just in case.
It's gonna be fine.
Alright, so this is actual gameplay.
This is my favorite part of living in Harlem. Pop-up street fair, best food in the city, awesome music.
Man, this would be great for the last beat I was working on. I should get back into mixing.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Halo's better than Spider-Man? And you don't... Kid, you don't have a PS4?
What do you think about Rio Morales? You gonna vote for her?
It's still hard to think of Mom
My
as a
video's on it?
politician. She's been a teacher my whole life.
Similar skill sets, right? Corralling people, educating them, making
Kid,
sure
are
they
you
don't
getting
throw
a,
things at each other.
the Xbox when it comes out? Or hopefully for Christmas or something? Omar, you too.
Hi, I'm Brian Porton, Creative Director at Insomniac Games. We're excited to show you this first look at gameplay from Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. Our story picks up 1 year after the events of the first game, and we find Miles' new home, Harlem, is in danger. Trouble brews while Miles' mom, Rio Morales, leads an election rally. A war between the devious energy corporation Roxxon and the Underground. A high-tech criminal army led by the Tinkerer starts to break out. In this gameplay sequence, captured on PlayStation 5 hardware, the Underground attacks Roxxon, sending the rally into chaos in a fight that spills onto the Braithwaite Bridge, where the Underground tries to steal Roxxon's experimental energy source, Newform. Let's take a look.
Go, go, go! Stop!
Whoa! Let's not shoot each other, all right?
We're after the new form. Ignore everything else.
Do you guys know who she is? I don't know. That look like Doc Ock. Does Doc Ock have a daughter? I'm getting a PC and the Xbox. Awesome.
Get rid of him.
Omar, you're getting Series X?
Keep him busy.
The bridge is coming down! I have to stop this!
So the combat looks like Spider-Man, the last one, which is not a bad thing. Your brother is?
People are trapped over there! I have to push past these guys.
Where is he?
But he can go invisible?
Kill you! Don't let him shot you! Help! Help!
No.
Yeah, neither was I, Omar.
The bus!
Everybody get out! No! Don't worry, I got you!
Thank you. Man! Those people! They're trapped! I've got an idea. I need something they can cross.
No! I can stop this! Just a little closer!
It would have been easier for me if it was like if Last of Us 2 was like this, the combat. They did improve the combat from 1 to 2 for sure in The Last of Us, but it was still, you know, still a little bit clunky. It was definitely better though. And it's still better than the Tomb Raider combat. I don't know if you guys watched any of my series on the last Tomb Raider that was out. I was not a fan of the combat system in that at all. And there's a fair amount of that game was with, you know, dealt with the combat, like rather than just the exploring, jumping, figure out the puzzle, you know, stuff. I used to love Tomb Raider games, and after that one, man, I was just like, I don't know that I'll play anymore that come out. I will say, so, I mean, the focus on my channel is going to be Call of Duty Zombies. I am going to, like I said, I am going to stream Little Hope in its entirety on Halloween. It comes out like 2 days before that. They're the ones that put out the Man of Medan, and what was that one a few years ago? It was very cool.
Beautiful and powerful, binds together our long history.
Yeah, exactly.
That common bond we share.
But I'm also going to stream Cyberpunk.
Of Hogwarts.
I'm going to do the new Spider-Man Miles. And if this Harry Potter game is awesome,
time to add your
I love me
own
some Harry
story
Potter.
to these hallowed halls, and quite possibly shape the future.
Want to control your character? No, thank you.
Every corridor, every portrait, every stone in this castle tells the story. Witches and wizards who came before.
Have you guys played any Harry Potter games? Because I never have, but I love the books and I like the movies.
Grow into your own magical abilities in the classrooms of the world's most talented professors. And while your journey begins at Hogwarts, brewing potions, taming fantastic beasts,
What are those?
and mastering spells, there is a larger world beyond these walls. A world filled with dangers you
This looks
can't
really good.
yet imagine. An ancient knowledge long gone
I
from
don't know
this
what that
world.
thing was though.
That strange and mysterious talent you possess may be the key to unlocking this dormant power. Your potential is limitless. But what form will it take? The journey ahead will reveal what you stand for. The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts.
That looks good. That looks really good. I hope that's good because I will absolutely play that. I've never played any of the Harry Potter games. I've heard some of them are good, some of them kind of suck. But that looks really good. And if it is, I'll definitely play that.
Hi everyone, I'm Dan Vondrak, Creative Director at Raven. One of our goals as developers is to bring the game world to life unlike anything you've ever experienced, and the PlayStation 5 is making that happen. With the power of the new console, we've been able to significantly enhance the overall experience. From what you see in the world, to how it feels in your hands, to what you hear around you. In Black Ops Cold War, you will be transported to the year 1981, in the middle of one of the most dangerous times the world has ever known, the height of the Cold War. The following is a portion of the first campaign mission where you've been given the name of a high-value target linked to the Iran hostage crisis. But in true Black Ops style, nothing is as it seems. Take a look.
Give us zombies, man.
Kasim is out of the picture.
How long before we get Arash?
The team arrived in Turkey a few hours ago. They should be in position shortly.
Airfield's just up ahead. Let's go find this shithead.
I can't wait for the beta for this. I so want to get my hands on it.
Let's go hot.
It does look like this mission, the way it's starting off. I know this is like we're 5 seconds into it. It does have the Black Ops feel. I am gonna, by the way, check it out. I am gonna stream. Sorry, I'll let you listen. I'll let you listen. Kids running the channel now.
Incoming truck, left side.
Arash might be in the truck.
I can't make out his face yet. I don't want to know. The fuck? He just iced everyone in the truck. That's gotta be Arash.
Hold fire. We need a positive ID. That's our man. Take him out.
Shit! We missed him! Can't let him get away!
You can use them as body shields? I wonder if you can do that in multiplayer. Oh! Nice shot. RCXD. They're still not giving any specific dates. We already know when it's coming out.
We hope you enjoyed that sneak peek at the campaign for Black Ops Cold War. There are many more twists and turns along the way as you begin to unravel the truth, and we can't wait for you to play it soon. In addition to the story campaign, Cold War features the next generation of multiplayer online combat and an all-new awesome zombies experience. Today, I have the special honor to announce on behalf of my friends at Treyarch that the PlayStation community doesn't have to wait to play multiplayer. Starting this Friday, PlayStation players will be able to play the multiplayer alpha exclusively on PlayStation 4. And for those of you that are watching at home on your PS4, you can preload the experience starting tomorrow. We can't wait to see you online Friday and through the weekend. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Wow, okay. On PlayStation, you can play on Friday? Okay, I gotta order it for PlayStation now too. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm gonna stream the Black Ops original campaign, and then I'll break it down and release it as individual missions videos. But I'm gonna order it as soon as this is over. I'm gonna unplug my Xbox, plug in the PlayStation, and pre-order Cold War for,
All clear.
Well, I'll get the cross-gen bundle, like I did for Xbox.
Chris? What the hell? Take him away.
That's huge news. Huge.
In life and in death, we give glory. The bell tolls for us all. They're coming again!
Mia.
Quit being so paranoid. Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence.
Yeah, I will be.
The bushes empty.
Yeah, I will be streaming it. Yeah.
Yet determined to find the berries,
Don't expect
the
amazing
rascal broke
gameplay from
free
me.
of Mother's grasp
I'm an
and
average
vanished into the trees.
multiplayer.
Mother's
player-
worried cries
multiplayer
faded
player.
fast as the girl ran on, over vine, under branch, and into the forest deep.
God, I don't have a good controller. I just have the standard.
It's just a local tale.
That looks pretty cool too. I'm not a huge fan of Resident Evil. Do you guys like Resident Evil?
If it's just looking, window shop away.
That was a massive announcement.
You want out of a time loop? You gotta learn how it works. Black Reef is a puzzle, and each visionary is a different piece. Here's Igor.
I am a respected scientist!
I've done so many loops, I've learned to run circles around him.
Hey, over here! I'm coming for you!
Get him! What the hell?
I am trying to focus, you son of a bitch!
tried taking my targets out one by one more than I can remember, but there is never enough time. I go after one, another lives. Because right now, half an island away, a different visionary is throwing his nightly cannibal masquerade. Alexis Dorsey.
Everybody shut up! This is my jam.
Igor is a big fan, yet somehow he never makes it to the party. Something keeps him home.
Colt, you there, buddy?
Here's the invite to the party. And here's why Igor blew it off. He made some kind of scientific breakthrough that morning.
I did it! I did it! It works!
That he makes every morning.
What is this?
Unless I get there first. No experiment, no breakthrough. No reason for Igor not to drink his disappointment with Alexis. Now I got a shot at killing them both at the same time. In the same loop.
Is that Colt? Hey, Wolf! It's time to hunt pig! Colt! I'm talking about you, baby! Come on, Blake! A little help here!
8 targets on my list. Every one of them with grand plans for eternal life. To break the loop, I gotta break the rules. Clock's ticking.
And you just ran out of time. You keep forgetting, Colt. I'm not like those other idiots. Only got one name on my list. Yours.
Looks interesting. I don't know if I'll get it. I watched In the Tall Grass on Netflix last night. Speaking of like time loop kind of stuff. I mean, if you have Netflix, it's, you know, maybe worth a watch for an hour and a half. But if you got nothing else to watch.
That day, if our positions were switched, would our fates be different? Would I have your life and you mine? You a demon?
Do I like survival games? Like what? Like survival horror type stuff? I mean, I played a few. I mean, kind of like, what was it called? Man of Medan and Little Hope, which is coming up.
This is
But I don't like, again, I don't really care for Resident Evil. Subnautica, I never played it. And like, I watched Outlast. I watched other people play it, parts 1 and 2. I mean, like, it looked cool. Alien Isolation looked like a good game, like, very methodical though. I mean, I do like them. I don't like when they kind of just go on, like, for me, those games should be a bit shorter than, like, if it goes on for like 8, 10, 12 hours or more, you know, it's like, that's a bit much for me. In the kind of creeping, staying stealthy, you know, whatever. You guys have seen me do stealth missions. It's not really my thing. But again, I will be streaming Little Hope on Halloween. And what was that school? The game White Days or something like that I played a couple years ago for my Halloween Spooktacular. That was actually a pretty cool game.
What are they doing? Did those fugitive morons burn down their own hideout?
It sounds idiotic, but that's exactly what it looks like.
Bad karma for burning down my farm.
Hi, I'm Lorne Lanning, creative director of Oddworld Soulstorm, and we're excited to bring you an all-new exclusive trailer from the game. Here, our unlikely hero, Abe, finds himself fresh off the back of freeing his people from the nefarious Rupture Farms.
Hey,
he thinks the journey is over, but soon discovers that it's only
you buy
just
it, you like
begun.
it, whatever. I don't
The
give a shit.
stakes are
Just,
higher,
buy the
the
game,
threats
all right?
are larger,
There you go.
the obstacles are more devious, and it's all made possible by the power of PlayStation 5.
I like this guy. I like the way he talks, you know? I got a fucking game you play, you know, whatever. You would be a cat hiding in a box for those type of games. What the hell is the name of that game?
We are not letting that Abe guy get away from us again.
Wait here.
Hey, why'd you hold up?
I could go for a sandwich right now.
Well, we gotta get out of here. Come on, let's get out of here.
My tummy's growling. I'm hungry.
Stop.
What was that game? Came out like 3 years ago, maybe. Just like Amanda Medan and Little Hope, with what's her name? Until Dawn.
Gregory,
That looked like a
your
pretty
friends are worried about you. They're here with me. Please come out. Gregory, I may have lost my temper earlier, but it was just a glitch. It won't happen again. It's been such a difficult day for all of us. Why don't you come out and we can play a game together?
From the Last of Us streams? Yeah, it was. That's when it became your thing, your signature. Is this Five Nights at Freddy's? But upscaled?
It was just a glitch.
Gregory, be still. I think she's found us.
Security breach? That could be fun. Yeah. I never played Five Nights at Freddy's. Again, I've watched a little bit of it in the past. That could be a fun, like, late night stream kind of a thing. And let me ask you, kid, and anybody else here that's on the East Coast, because I'm on the West Coast.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
So if I would, like, I'm going to stream on Halloween.
So the world might be mended.
I think the game would probably be about four hours.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
So what time is a good time for me to start streaming that for you guys on the East Coast? Like, when is it? Okay, I would sit down and watch this now. Like, it's nighttime. You want it to be night, right? Creepy game. And it's on Halloween. But at the same time, you don't want to go till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, right? Especially if those of you that have school the next day or work. I was thinking I'd probably start it around 4 my time, so 7 East Coast time. but let me know what you guys think for the East Coast people. This looks very familiar. God, what is that? Old, like arcade. Like you had to play it in an arcade. If it's on a weekend, fuck it, 10 to 12, but weekdays, 7 p.m. your time? Yeah, okay. Yeah, if it's a Friday night, not a big deal. Because you don't have to get up the next day for, you know, school or something, but... This doesn't look fun, this game. It looks repetitive and boring. As I might say, tedious, and then people think it's not hard. I wish I could fast forward this. This does not look fun. What do you guys think of the new Assassin's Creed? I know this game. What is this? To me, it looks like a complete, just a straight reskin of Odyssey that came out last year or the year before. And I played a good amount of it for my channel, and I liked it, but it's one of those like 30-hour games, and people just don't watch the full, you know.
I shall await thy return, Slayer of Demons.
Demon Souls. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll get that one this year, or whenever it comes out. Beginning of next year. I never played that, but it looks very familiar. It looks like something else too. You don't care about the Assassin's Creed? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be getting the new one. Again, it just looks too, like, exactly like Odyssey. Which, again, was fun, but I don't know that I want to play the exact same game, basically, again. Fortnite I haven't played in years. Fortnite is like, it was fun for a little bit, and then I completely lost it. Like, the building, it's just, I mean, either you love that part of it or you don't, and that's why you would play that game. I just don't. This multiplayer on the 360, I didn't even know Assassin's Creed had a multiplayer at any point. Until dawn.
My name is Marcus.
That was a great game.
My name is
Detroit. That was the first game I did for my channel. Was Detroit Become Human.
After all we've been through.
What's up, Zachary?
It's time.
So are you guys going to get the, whether you're getting the Xbox or the PlayStation, are you getting the version? I know, Kid Reporter, you said you were getting the X, right? So with the disc drive. And for those of you getting the new PlayStation, the PS5, are you going to get the one that's all digital or with the disc drive? Because I'm going to get both, and I'm getting the ones with the disc drives for both. Because in order to play old games, if you want, you know, you're going to need the disc drive if you have the game on disc, you know, only. I've only been getting games for the last couple of years digitally, but I still have plenty of games on disc that I'd want to play again. Kind of sucks that eventually you know you're going to have to ditch those old games, like, you know, whether it's not with this console, this version, the next gen, but about the one after that. Will there even be a one after that, or will it all just be PC at that point? And I will say that for all the specs that have been released so far, the Xbox is going to be more powerful than the PlayStation. Again, I'm going to get both, so... the Xbox, I'll get day of release. The PS5, I don't know. I'll get it soon, but... Oh, okay, we got pricing. $500 and $400 for the digital. So, with the disc drive, it's the same as the Xbox Series X, $500. The digital version,
so
though,
now you know.
Xbox is cheaper.
Thank you all for joining us today and for being part of this amazing journey. It's your passion as fans of gaming that drives us to deliver a truly new generation of experiences on PS5. From everyone at PlayStation, we appreciate your continued support, and we look forward to you getting your hands on PS5 very soon.
But not when?
To close, let me leave you with one more quick look.
Did I miss a date? I saw the prices, I didn't see a date. So that's interesting that they're charging more than the
time draws near.
Xbox for the digital version. Especially if it won't be as powerful.
Yourself.
Okay. 2022 or Christmas 2021. Okay, so upcoming games I'm definitely getting.
Let's go.
I talked about Little Hope already. That'll be Halloween. We're going to stream the whole game. Cyberpunk 2077 or whatever year it is. Definitely getting that. Cold War Ops. And again, I'm going to get off after this and go order it immediately for the PlayStation so I can play the alpha in 2 days. That Harry Potter game looks cool to me. What else? What else did we see that, like, for sure? I don't know. Like, that Demon Souls game did not look good to me. That game looked interesting there. I don't remember what it was called. The time loop, kill, whoever, you know, like assassin type stuff. It looked interesting, but I want to see more. The Five Nights at Freddy's looks interesting. Like, that could be a fun stream, you know, at night type of game, like repeatedly, and just different things happen each time. If it's like, you know, the old version of Five Nights at Freddy's, I don't know if it's like a story this time, or if it's just a try to survive the night kind of a deal. Alright, I think that's it. Okay. So, like I said, as soon as I end this stream, I'm gonna unplug my Xbox. I will plug in the PS4, and I'm gonna pre-order the cross-gen edition of Cold War for PS4 as well, because alpha in 2 days. Get to play that for a couple of days, and then in less than a month, I need more. Yeah, I know. Things have been weird here, man. Right lately for me. Not any particular reason. It just has been. It's kind of like one of those, like, well, what do I play? Do I want to play old zombies again? Like, do it again? Like, I don't know. Just kind of been like in a little bit of a rut, waiting for some new good news type stuff. Anyway, so yes, so I'm going to have that. So I'm going to be streaming as soon as I can start streaming Cold War this weekend. I will start streaming it. And what I will do is, if any of you guys have it available, you know, if you have a PlayStation, whatever, and you tune into the stream, we can party up in a lobby and go at it that way, because it's going to be like the hardcores that are going, you know, this first weekend. You know, only the pre-orders, only the people that are watching the announcements and ready for it and all that kind of stuff and really want to get into it. So if you want to party up, cool, we can do that. I'm really curious about that controller with the haptic feedback stuff. So I'm very interested to get my hands on that. So that'll be this weekend. I'll be streaming that. Again, I'm going to... Maybe even, I guess, after the weekend, after the alpha is closed down, I will stream the Black Ops 1 original campaign, because, again, Cold War is a direct sequel to that game. And then I'll release it as individual missions in videos on my channel as well, so if you can't watch the whole stream or whatever. So that's coming up. So we have the alpha, then we have the Black Ops campaign. And I do still need to do Revelations on Black Ops 3 Zombies. And that will be the final one to get done for Zombies. I'm a little bit... Like, if you guys saw in that tiny little bit, there was like 10 or 12 seconds of when they did the Cold War. And we still have the Zombies announcement stream that will be coming up from Treyarch at some point. They haven't announced when yet. So when I know, you'll know. And I will stream it, so you can tune in for that. But in that little 10-second, 12-second clip that they released of it when they did the reveal stream, you saw the stairs for Verrückt. People broke it down. I didn't make a video on it because a lot of other people did, and I didn't play BO1 or 2 Zombies at the time. And those are all, except for I think like one map or something like that, is all like you have to be in a party. You can't do it solo. So there's no point in me doing it because I can't complete it. But I didn't know about that, like zombies back then, and I wasn't playing those games. So I let other people broke it down and what it was and all that kind of stuff. So cool. But looks like Transit is going to be. I think somebody just knocked on my door. I think Transit is going to be remade, reimagined, whatevered in Cold War, and it looks like that'll be like the first map that comes out. Whether they do like BO4, when they had like 4 maps at release. They had 9, Voyage, Blood, and Classified. There's no way they'll give us 4. But it could be 1 or 2, or it could be like, I know Transit was like, there was the Richthofen side and the Maxis side, something like that. So maybe it could be something like that. But what I'm really hoping is it's not like if they remake Transit, fine, that's whatever. Like I think it's a poorly executed version of what could have been really awesome, that map. But if it's completely tied to all of the same old stuff, all the same old mythology, all the same old story, I will be very disappointed. You're down for Revelations? Okay. I'll be very disappointed if it's going back to if it's in the same universe, there's time travel, there's different universes, there's different, whatever's in Black Ops Zombies. So if they do a different group operating kind of completely outside of, Primus, Ultimus, all that kind of stuff, fine. But if it's all tied back to, like, if you have to have been playing zombies for the last 10 years to know what's going on, basically, I'm going to be I'll be bothered. I'll still play it. I'll still probably enjoy it. But there's too much to go back. Like, it's such a convoluted story as is. To ask somebody to go back from here, like, when do they want new players to jump in is my whole thing. Like, when do they want the new people, the new blood to come in and take part? Or is it only the people that have been playing and streaming it for 10 years? Like, in having to have read the comics. I didn't even know there was a comic until about a year ago. But they got to let new people in. So I'm hoping that it's not completely tied to all the same old shit from before. It's not all the same old characters. It's not the same mythology. And if you didn't play Transit back in, what was it, BO1 or 2? I don't remember. I think it was 2. Like, you're not going to be able to figure out what's going on to do the actual Easter egg, like you wouldn't be able to figure out on your own because you didn't play the original Transit. I'll be really kind of pissed about that if that's the case. I have no idea. And again, when they do their reveal when Treyarch does the reveal for Black Ops Zombies Cold War, I will stream it live. We'll talk about it then. Transit is 2, BO2, yeah, okay. I thought so, yeah. So there's a bunch of theories going around out there. It's all theory crap at this point. So let's not even talk about that now, because everything will just be a guess. So I'm going to order again Cold War for the PlayStation, and I will start streaming the alpha on Friday. And probably, if it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll probably stream it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So again, if any of you guys are going to pre-order as well, join the stream, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. We can party up into a lobby. And again, because it's going to be like, the pros and the streamers and all that. So it's going to be kind of hardcore people going at it. You want to do that? Cool, awesome, and sounds good. And Kid, it was good to see you again. Omar, good to see you as well. If what you were saying is true, what you wrote in the chat earlier, you definitely need to talk to somebody about that because that's not okay. I hope you wouldn't joke around about what you put in there, but if it's true, you need to talk to somebody because it's not cool. It's not legal, even. But yeah, all right. So that's it. And I guess I'll just, what today's Wednesday, so I'll see you in a couple days with some new Call of Duty, which is good because I didn't like Modern Warfare. So I'm happy. I'm looking forward to it. And I will see you all then. Enjoy your night.